What's good, everybody? It's your boy OG Guac 420 back at it with the special edition of Collect Disconnect. I say special for two reasons, or maybe three. First being, it is Memorial Day today, so I am going to be enjoying some sweet Game 7 NBA action with my team, the Boston Celtics, versus the Miami Heat. And if you guys know me, I am a DFW native, so the Dallas Mavericks are for sure my favorite team of all time, but they suck this year, so I had to fall back to my second team, which is of course the Boston Celtics right here. I was planning on making a video about this instead of what I'm doing today, which is going to be making a custom Deadpool out of this Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Just to have a pinless joints and that toe joint right there. But I decided not to do this video and do that instead, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I do want to make some videos about this, what is this called? The starting lineup NBA figures from Hasbro. I also do have the basketball hoop that comes with it as well, so we'll be doing that in the future for sure. I know I just did a poll about which display building video you want me to do between the good guys, bad guys, and the Mandos from the Black Series Hasbro figures, so I will be doing that next. Right now I just want to do a couple of custom videos. I do have a custom McFarlane Batwing mount video that's about to be made pretty soon as well, so I don't know if that's going to be coming out before the Mandalorian display building video, but we'll see. I have a bunch of videos in the works, so I'm kind of hyped to actually be making more videos now since I'm feeling better than ever. And of course it's Memorial Day, so I am drinking a beer. Cheers to everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your time off with your family and whatnot. I'll be enjoying my time with these plastic action figures. So real quick, let's get right into it. I am going to be making a pinless Deadpool from a Marvel Legends Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. I just picked up this extra one from eBay for about 30 bucks. I picked up this, I believe it's Juggernaut Wave Deadpool right here for 30 bucks as well a couple weeks ago. So altogether $60. I hope I can make my definitive quintessential Deadpool out of these two things. I saw a cool Deadpool custom a couple months ago using the Vulcan body, I think it was, or it might have been this body as well, but it was a pinless Deadpool, and that's really the big inspiration for this whole video. So I'm going to be trying to emulate that as best I can and throw my own spin on it as well. As you can see on this Deadpool, he does have a more modern look with all the shin guards and the wrist guards right there, and these boots with the belt buckles on it. I'm not really a big fan of this look right here, so I do want a more streamlined classic look for Deadpool. So what better body to use than the actual best body Marvel Legends has out right now. The Renew Your Vows body, which is on, I believe, the retro Spider-Man book, just updated with the pinless joints and of course the infamous toe joints right there. Like I said, this is a perfect body right here, so might as well utilize it and make the most definitive Deadpool that I can for my collection. This is my first ever classic Deadpool right here, so kind of funny that I'm going to be taking it apart and using its accessories for holding on the figure. I did come with two head sculpts, so here's a normal Deadpool head sculpt, and then Burn Freddy Krueger Cancer head sculpt right there. I will be still keeping this head sculpt on there just for like a laid back Deadpool without his accessories, just a costume itself, and then putting these accessories on here. And before I forget, at the end of this video I will be picking one lucky subscriber, whoever dropped the shamrock emoji on my last couple of videos or posts, to win my personal Spin Master Batwing. So stay tuned for that as well. I'll be trying to ship that bad boy out by the end of this month or early June at the latest. Been dying to give that thing away since I already have the McFarlane Batwing. So hopefully this video is not too long. Like I said in the beginning, this is going to be the start of an ongoing custom action figure slash vehicle series for the channel. So I think I'm starting off with a banger, making a pinless definitive Deadpool out of this Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. So yeah guys, that's enough of me talking. I appreciate you guys watching every single video, showing so much love and support. We're over 600 subscribers already, which is fucking crazy. Just a couple months ago we were at 420, maybe like a month and a half ago, month max. Pretty crazy how fast the channel is growing. I appreciate every single one of you, and yeah, I'll see you guys at 1,000 subscribers. So without further ado, let's get it cracking. Alright guys, so here we have a closer look at the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body with some of the Deadpool accessories and the head sculpt on here. I chose this body because it's one of the best bodies that Marvel Legends has, and I believe the body that he was previously on that Juggernaut Wave Deadpool was a Bucky Cap body, which is one of my most hated bodies of all time. So I definitely wanted to get an upgrade on the body for sure. My mistake I made early on though is this body cannot come apart. Well, it can, but not actually as easy as pinned bodies with actual pins in the joints. I saw a couple of videos on how to take this bad boy apart, and all the pins are like molded in. It's kind of like 3D printing, if that makes sense. So it's almost kind of impossible to actually take this bad boy apart, which was actually needed because it was kind of hard to actually sand down all the joints. And you'll see in the end product, it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So I'm letting you guys know that right now. I'll show you guys the actual process I did of attempting to sand down the joints, but I think for most customs going forward I will be using actual pin bodies, the old school bodies, just because it'll be easier to actually take it apart and actually sand down these joints a lot more than I did in this video. So here's a little montage of me attempting to sand down these joints. They were pretty tough, honestly. I think only like the elbow ones were like the easiest ones to actually sand down, and the butterfly joints. But like I said earlier, the end result, there still was some paint rub and paint chipping coming off. So you know, you live and you learn. This is my first official custom, like a full repaint of an actual action figure. So I did learn some lessons from this. So this video will officially be titled "How to Ruin a $30 Marvel Legends" right here, because honestly it does look cool from a distance, but in person and hand did not come out the way I wanted to at all. So kind of disappointed. I spent a couple days on this freaking custom right here. So like I said, I did learn some lessons for sure. I will be doing pin bodies in the future, like I said earlier, because this was a pain in the ass, and I honestly just really want to get a real good custom action figure made properly. You know, no paint rubs, no paint chipping and all that. I can already see the comments now. Hey, Collector Disconnect, this was a bad custom. You fucking suck. Why'd you even upload this? So I was saying that to myself as well when I realized it was not coming out the way I wanted to. I honestly was going to upload it just because, you know, it came out like shit at the end. But, you know, I spent like about 3 days on this custom in total. So I didn't want it to go all the waste. So I will still be uploading it. Well, I obviously did if you're listening to this now. So, you know, just to actually document the start of my action figure custom journey right here. Obviously, it was not a good start at all. Like I said, this is my first official repaint of an action figure. I'm trying to make my own custom unique action figure. So it was a fail, so I will say that out loud, but I just wanted to go ahead and upload this bad boy, you know, just so I can see, you know, where I started and where it came from, and hopefully any future customs will be way better than this shit right here. So like I said, the title of this is How to Ruin a $30 Marvel Legends figure, DIY edition, I guess. So right here I actually found some I guess they're like cufflinks and the boot straps from an actual other Deadpool that I forgot I had. It's the yellow X-Men training Deadpool, and I'm telling you guys right now, this fucking primer I'm using right now sucked ass. I believe it's like some primer for like brake pads I used years ago, because I am a cheap bastard and I use whatever I have left. So right here you can see the paint was instantly coming off the next day. I gave it a whole day to dry and it was not working out. So yeah, at this point I was honestly thinking you know, this custom's already not working out the way I wanted to. I don't know if I've actually seen other videos of people priming the action figure like this with actual primer. Maybe that was my first mistake right there, you know, which caused a domino effect on the rest of the paint and the overall custom, because after this, paint kept rubbing off. Had to keep replacing my actual gloves because the paint was sticking to the gloves themselves, or I was picking up paint from another body part and putting it on another piece of the figure too. So I said, fuck it, let me just try my best and see how it comes out. I honestly saw if the paint was coming off just from the body. The paint was for sure going to be coming off from the joints. So if anything, I'll have a statue of Deadpool in my collection because I won't be able to actually pose him, which kind of defeats the entire purpose of this custom of utilizing this amazing pinless, you know, crazy double jointed everything action figure right here. So like I said, you live and you learn for like the third time. So it came out pretty cool from the naked eye, you know, from a couple feet away, but can't actually be posed too much or played with. But here we have me applying the actual red paint. I didn't get any footage of it just because I was already pretty pissed off about how it's coming out and the paint constantly coming off. This is about like 3 or 4 layers of red paint right here, just because the paint kept getting stuck to my gloves. So I actually removed my gloves just because I was getting pissed off about that as well. So here is the last coat of red paint I threw on this Deadpool right here. By this point, I was already done dealing with this figure. So here is the end product, the end result. I did spray it with that exact same matte clear spray that I used on the Batmobile custom on my last, like second to last video, just to give it, you know, the actual sealer to keep the paint from rubbing. It still did rub off. I think I did mess up by applying the actual primer first, because for some reason after applying the matte coat, the primer became like really wet underneath, and that's how the paint was coming off by itself without even touching it. So I touched it up multiple times before this video right here and hit it with some more matte. But yeah, I guess I have too many coats of paint, you know what I mean, the matte, the primer, and like the red and black. So the joints, they do peel off a bit, the paint, so I'm not able to actually articulate this, which, you know, like I said earlier, defeats the entire purpose of this damn custom. So right now, like I said, this is just going to be my first custom that I attempted and, you know, failed at. But I also have this Deadpool somewhere in my collection posed exactly like this, or maybe even give him his swords. Also, those hands that are on the custom Deadpool are actually borrowed from my Daredevil figure. Reason being is I couldn't really find any good trigger finger hands right now. I had to go through my box of fodder to actually find some and paint them up. But yeah, they are borrowed from my Daredevil figure just for the time being for this video, to have some weapons in his hands. I did paint up the actual fisted Spider-Man Renew Your Vow hands that came with it. So those are currently getting painted right now. But I don't think I want him to have just 2 fist hands. I want him to be holding his katanas or some guns. So, and obviously you can still see that the actual head sculpt is still not the right shade of red. I put like 4 layers of the red that I used for the body on the head, and it still didn't darken all the way. So it looks way better in person, but under these lights, of course, it looks dumb as shit. But yeah, guys, that's enough of me ranting about this horrible figure. If you guys watch to the very end, thank you guys. Right now, I'm actually going to be randomly picking the winner of my Spin Master Batwing. Whoever dropped a shamrock emoji is going to be entered the win. So let's go ahead and get into that right now. Alright, so I will be picking one main winner and a runner-up, just in case the main winner does not get in contact with me within 48 hours. So first off, we have the winner, who is Raven's Revenge 86. He just won my personal Spin Master Batwing, so go ahead and get in contact with me within 48 hours to actually claim it. If not, the second winner, Captain Spaulding 3065, will be the winner of my Spin Master Batwing. So I will be hitting you guys up via YouTube and trying to get in contact with you guys. So appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you everybody for the love and support, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
You have just witnessed another episode of Collect to Disconnect.